And with that, I'll shut up because the players are ready.
Underscore says, can participants donate? Could earn by doing it and winning. Well, it's winner takes all, isn't it? Right? So,
Yeah,
I mean,
sure, of course you can.
right? There's no real problem there. I mean,
not.
if it's winner takes
Hey,
all.
he's smart because if he thinks he's gonna win, he's just making us throw money at him.
Smart. That's just, yeah.
All right, let's look at the decks. I presume nothing's changed, but triple combat training.
Yeah, nothing changed.
Nothing's changed at all. Oh, they're already started.
It kind of pisses me off how Wuhek never gets like top end heavy hands on mono red, and he has more top end in his deck than my, like, because I cut top end because I always got these top end heavy hands, and then like he's just a better player than me, and he runs more top end and gets these like sick opening hands. It's just like totally unfair.
Well, both players have a Bronze Legionnaire, so that's fair.
Yeah, DMz's sitting on double Stonehall, which Stonehalls, I mean, they're really, really nice. They can actually be tough to get going in the mirror, you know. So it's going to be really impactful, especially after we see the trade. Because he's going against one Stonehall and one Legion standard bearer, at least for now. So.
Hey guys, am I interrupting something?
Yo!
No, hopping in. Do you have spectator?
Yeah. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, you should have. This is Swell, guys. I asked him to join.
Yo.
Hey guys.
All right, yeah, you're
How
live.
are you doing?
Doing alright, thanks.
That's the most important thing, man. Yeah, was sad to see you leave last week, but at least we get to talk to you live during the matches now.
Well, there's that.
Have you seen the previous matches or previous games? Or
Yes, I have.
Great. Any impressions?
Well, I noticed how in the game DMC won, you guys said that Wuhek threw with the blink, but he would have won even if he didn't blink. Other than that,
let's focus on the players' mistakes and not on the casters' mistakes. Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't looking ahead into the next lane.
Oh no, man! I say shit all the time.
So the magic was lethal either way. Good catch.
No, but like if Wuhek used the roar, then he couldn't block the second hero DMC had in the lane, and DMC could just stun it.
He had Jaspers, yeah.
Well, Wuhek's managed to get a big-ass LC going on, but there is a Stonehall Elite, so yeah.
Oh, you love putting that down in front of a standard bearer, even if it doesn't kill it immediately.
Yep, always a good feeling.
It puts on so much pressure for Wuhek to kill it with a duel or something next round.
And he won't have enough mana to get a phase boots, so he's going to have to manually take care of it with a card. Unless I suppose he gets a heal, but that would only stall it for a turn, so it's not really worth it.
Well, Buck, what if I told you that you just lost $5? How would that make you feel?
Oh yeah? Sick. That's the goal, right? We wanted to lose $5.
I mean, we all know Bokchoy is addicted to throwing money at this game, so...
Well, thanks to Jukebox. I don't know if he wanted me to mention his name, but whatever. It's Jukebox. Thanks, man. This guy's a star. This is the guy who runs the custom artifact sub. This guy's a beast.
PogChamp.
PogChamp, indeed. So thank you so much for your donation. We'll be throwing another $10 on top of that.
You should make like a counter on the stream for that too, actually.
Oh,
if you can.
Yeah. Can do, indeed.
I've noticed in some of these games, they tend to really heavily stack the first lane. What do you guys think about that? Like last game, it was 3v3 in lane 1 as well.
Yeah, no, both these players are just playing huge for lane 1, and it tends to swing around this turn and the next.
Oh,
right now we've got the
beautiful enough.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just so many benefits came out of that magic right there. But yeah, he does lose initiative right now, and he can get double killed, a 2-for-1 trade, as well as big damage onto the Tidehunter. So that's kind of the price that is paid from it.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
considering
And
that-
it will also deny Beastmaster's creep, right? So it's probably worth getting the 2-for-1.
Yeah, and he gets creeps here as well. So I have to wonder if that was worth it. Personally, I mean, he does solidly win with mid now too. I mean, so
I think it was definitely worth it in the middle because you're left with Tide, and I mean it's not that much pressure in lane 1, and DMC still has the brawler ready to take down the standard Baron. Unless he wants to
So
use
do
it
you-
in another lane, of course. But I mean, he's gonna take lane 2 to 16 HP here. I'd say it was definitely worth.
I think you keep fighting this lane, as you said, with the Merfolk Brawler, considering last is still pretty even on both sides. So
Yeah, and the brawler is gonna take 3 turns to kill Axe. Definitely could have been.
Fear nothing.
yeah. He's thinking about the TP, maybe? I mean, why not, right? All you really miss out on is 2 tower damage, so...
Yeah,
No
sort of a ghetto full heal. And
Yeah.
if he wants to swap lanes, but probably Tide is going back into lane 1.
Wuhek playing for the initiative. We'll see if he goes for mid, or if he's going to continue to play lanes 1 and 3 instead. I mean, if you're Wuhek, do you contest mid right now or not?
I think you have to, even just to delay it 1 turn, because like if DMC gets a blink or a TP and he takes mid and can leave that, he can stack the other lanes very hard for time.
Gotcha. Well, he's going full first lane, but he does still have the blink dagger.
Well, he did get a creep in the middle now, right? So at least DMC has to use some more effort to take down the middle tower.
Yeah. It's a very nice creep for that exact reason. I mean, that creep can take initiative and a card if that situation goes down.
To me, old friend.
That being said, he got another Stonehall, so if anything, if he doesn't mind the initiative so much, he can just Stonehall swap and still take lethal in mid. It's still not a bad look. Oh, and the Stonehall comes
Control
down
the situation,
right here.
Tristan. We will restore order.
You think he might be trying to get the Tide Stun out with that? By putting it next to...
No.
These are strange times.
I don't think you use Tide Stun for that in the Red Mirror, not when you're that close to the time of Triumph turns. Like, you need it to shut down those key turns where the heroes have siege and are able to kill each other.
Where I please.
Yeah, I mean, but... I'm just trying to think of a reason to put it there instead of maybe in front of the Beast Creep. I mean, I know you lose the damage from the Beast Creep, but I still consider it. I mean, you still gain a damage and a health anyway. So.
If Wuhek elects to place Bristleback in lane 1 next turn, now it's going to be set up for a better primal roll.
True. Yeah.
Since he has to go in front of the Stonehall, which is next to Tide. Also means there's another 100% stun if DMC wants to use it there. So I definitely agree with taking the melee creep.
I'm a little bit surprised to see that Primal Roar come down. I was a little bit more expecting maybe a block with the Brawler for a pass into maybe Kraken Shell and then play the Brawler.
Yeah, I would have expected the Brawler there as well. Because, I mean, he moves X, but there's still a lot of creeps in the last lane. Of course, Wuhek doesn't have any way to directly get back in the last lane, so maybe DMC is hoping he can just kill it quickly, but even then, Bristleback is deploying, and Tide has a blink.
Well, it seems like he's really considering mid now, especially with those 2 creeps going in there. So maybe the primal might come back to bite him.
Yeah, but he let it go down to 6. It's I think it's too late to go for the middle now, since it can be taken so easily with siege damage.
He does pull the primal though. I was just about to say the only thing that would stop it is primal, and he doesn't have one. But just look at the primal in mid. He can remove LC and Legion. And DMZ does not have an initiative card, so if he wants to take that, he's gonna have to. If he wants to make any sort of play here, and yeah, he passes. It's a really good pass.
Yeah, it is. On the other hand, DMC can also primal Wuhek away in the middle, but
Yeah, now he's gonna get. I mean, that was what he needed. He needed initiative mid. But I mean, is it really that bad that he's gonna lose mid? He was already gonna. So
I'm not sure. Never mind.
Well, that feels...
I mean, yeah, I was about to say. I was about to say. I'm not sure you primal in the middle here, because the tower is so low. You're probably going to get it at some point. Anyway.
but if you don't, you get primaled. Like if you TOT, you get primaled.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, are you that sad about getting primaled in the middle? You have a TOT ready for lane 3. Maybe you hit 3 or 4.
But now you maybe
You are
get
because you
counter
don't
primal
have-
roared.
Because you don't have, you only had that one blink attached. I mean, so that's why I'm scared of it. It's like it's very easy to lose control of the lane if you get that primal off next turn. You can TOT. So that's why he felt like he had to, maybe.
DMC just put the blink on though. He had it in the inventory, so he could have used it anyway.
That's true.
How do you feel
Yeah,
about
primal.
roaring instead of TOTing?
Yeah, I think he could have TOT'd actually there. To be honest.
It's all over.
Well,
I felt this good in a while.
you know, I think we've seen this in the other games as well, where Wuhek just kind of says, "Do you have it or not?" But I think when you get to round 6,
Axe likes this.
the odds of him having it are big. I don't know the exact math, but I would assume there's a 50% plus chance if you have a TOT by round 6.
Well, he holds Ravage.
And
He
that definitely is.
doesn't have a kill on this Kraken, or no, he does. What am I talking about?
Well, DMZ needs to win this if we're gonna see a game 5, so go DMZ, I guess.
Yeah, now DMC has 2 heroes stuck in the middle, and he's already taken the tower. That feels super bad.
Plus no blink in hand, no blink in those heroes.
Exactly. Like, if he had just TOT'd in the middle and then Wuhek had primal roared him, he would have probably had more people in other lanes, and he would have had his blink to reposition into the middle if he needed.
Players have been playing really briskly this game, like huge time bank on both of them. Guess they got into the flow.
And what can DMZ do with the initiative here? I mean, he can get a TOT off maybe. But I think he might be subjugating himself to lethal if he does that.
Well, Wuhek has Tide stun, and DMC does not have a Jasper dagger already, so he would really like to get initiative.
He has no sort of control card. Like, I mean, he just has block or TOT as his options, you know?
Victory is assured.
Oh, realizing 80 is his...
It's an honor to fight alongside
He needs to
my
set up an
brothers.
80 threat? I don't know.
I think he just realizes that he's gonna spend all his mana no matter what in lane 3, so he might as well drop the creeps. Plus he's still got the brawler.
I'm
He needs
going
a
Yeah,
jump
he
blocker.
had-
from the front. I need to be ready
That's true.
for anything.
The longer Axe can fight, the better.
I think TOT is accepting defeat. You just have to hit pass right here, to be honest.
What? No, you have to TOT here.
There is a Ravage.
Right.
Well, but then there's Ravage and you have no mana and he can just like duel what's in front of you if he has it, or just TOT for the win, you know? Like he just TOTs for the win and you don't have lethal if you
Yeah, of
TOT.
course. But
Although I guess if he TOTs, you lose.
I mean, it
too,
doesn't matter
you know?
anyway. If
Yeah.
he loses, like.
Yeah.
But assuming Wuhek doesn't have TOT, I think DMZ's best bet is to TOT here, because that brings his bristleback out of range of getting killed by Axe, for instance. And such. He needs his heroes to stay alive to have a chance.
Oh, okay. I like that. I think that's actually better than anything. But he still has the curve. I mean, he didn't play fight.
And we get the full tie stun, of course.
A flippity floopity. And that's the series.
That is indeed. Unless he decides to duel a creep.
Let's see you try and survive this.
He doesn't have. There's no way to throw it.
Just a joke. Alright, so congratulations to Wuhek, he's got it. We're gonna see DMZ progress down to the lower bracket. We have only upper bracket matches tonight, guys, so these guys are not out of it yet. But I'm sure we're gonna get the chat with DMZ, and Wuhek's English is not great, so I'm not sure.
Wuhek's English is not bad.
Yeah, I think he was a bit reluctant to talk to us on stream, but I'll ask him, and he joins if he wants.
Oh wait, actually, the game isn't over, right? He could still get an insane tie stun.
He's got magic. He took initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, alright. I just kind of zoned out when we
Yeah, no. Okay.
Well, congratulations to Wuhek. He's got an unbeaten run through the upper bracket until now. So, yeah, I mean, this is only the second match that he plays. And so, to be honest, it's not much of a run. It's more of a back-to-back win. All right, so let me... GG's, guys.
And so now we have the faded match. I wonder if these players are ready. MezzleG versus Underscore. I'm super excited for this
Oh,
one.
dude. MezzleG has to pull out Meepo Magic.
What? Has MezzleG ever played Meepo Magic?
Apparently, I mean, he keeps saying he's played Meepo a lot of the time. I've never seen him play it, and other people have never seen him play it, but he says it all the time.
Oh, what's up, DMZ? Good try.
Yep.
Yeah, it wasn't that. Hey,
Oh, hey, Wuhek.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us.
Congrats.
Man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well played.
That's all I know in English. Thank you.
That is definitely
Good
not
game?
Good game, good game.
So it felt to me, I'll start. It felt to me, at least in the first two games, that Wuhek, from the start of the game, that you felt like in the first game you had a very aggressive stance, and then in the second game you had kind of a more defensive approach. Like it seemed like you switched styles between the games, like going from aggro to control. Do you look at your initial hand and the flop and kind of decide how you're going to play it, or how did it feel the first game and the second game?
It's for DMzda question.
For you.
Holy shit.
If you understand what I mean.
That's okay.
I planned this happened.
You mean, so what I mean is, maybe I'm being too complicated. In the game one, you were very aggressive. In game two, you looked more defensive.
In game one?
Yeah.
I don't remember game one actually.
So let me ask to DMZ. DMZ, did you feel like he was switching kind of his game approach, or did you feel like there was a difference? Because I definitely felt it.
Not really.
Not really.
Maybe a bit, but like game one, I think I lost that on card draw. To be, that's what I'm gonna blame. Game two, I think Wuhek should have won that. And then game
Sorry.
three, I think I should have won.
All right.
I think.
Can you tell us why you should have won game three? Maybe tell us why.
If I'm remembering game three correct, oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I just had a big lead. Like I messed up. I forgot to TP on my heroes in lane 1 when I had the TP in hand, 3 heroes stuck in lane 1. I could have TOT'd them as well, but I went for a spring mid. But I think that was okay. But forgetting to TP was a massive mistake, I think. Because then I would have, when I did 14 damage in mid, I would have had already done the extra damage, I think, with the 30. Probably. If I didn't get unlucky with a
Gotcha.
tide stun. Like, I would have had
Last
another
lane-
hero in mid to unstun, so I couldn't get roared out,
Oh, okay.
And then I would have had TOT up already, and then the turn after would win.
But last game just felt hopeless from your lens. A little bit more so.
I felt I had a chance in the last game, but I felt like I just didn't play very well, to be honest. Like, also, I don't know. Like, for example, that it was ended before that last turn. Maybe the roar that put everyone in last lane, and also maybe me deploying back into mid. I think I did was bad, but
Gotcha.
yeah, I'm not sure.
Wuhek, can I ask you, what do you think of
Yeah.
combat training?
I think it bad in mono red.
So
I've got a question for you, Wuhek, if that's cool.
Yeah.
Play in finals. Underscore.
One more time.
Who would you rather play in the finals, Mezzle or underscore?
Underscore.
Underscore? Okay. What was your question, Nine? Go ahead.
I was gonna ask him about exiles, but now I want to know why. Why do you prefer underscore?
Because I think I can beat mono blue,
Okay.
but not with mono red.
All right. Makes sense. So
With my deck?
Leaks.
Maybe.
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 Don't want to expose your strats, obviously.
Exactly. So why do you feel like mercenary exiles is good in the mirror?
One more time, please.
Why do you play mercenary exiles in the mirror match? Do you think is very good against mono red in the mirror match?
I watched a game final, Dick against DMzda, and I think Dick did a lot of mistakes, but all the games was under control of Dick.
With the exiles, yeah.
Yes, and I was thinking that I will pick his deck, almost his deck, and try to beat DMzda.
I feel like the Assassin's Veil kind of worked that game plan because you're less reliant on maybe getting the Stonehold Cloak.
Yes, I found little, I think, with Bristleback, with Assassin's Veil.
All right, DMZ. You're obviously not eliminated. You're going to the lower bracket. Are you surprised that, or were you expecting at any point to have to switch decks or switch composition of your deck at any point, or were you just coming into this like?
Well, initially I was expecting Wuhek to play red-black, like against Stormlight, but I was fine with the mirror or that. And in terms of switching decks, I really did not want to switch decks. Because, it's mono red. If I wanted to switch, I'd switch to mono blue, but I'm just way better mono red than mono blue.
Who does DMZ play in the losers bracket?
Let's see.
Have a look. Dick.
Is it really?
Ooh, the rematch.
Great.
All right, I'm setting up for the next event. We're still like a bit half an hour
Oh, yeah, you
earlier,
have another game,
but
right?
if you want to, sorry, what?
You have another game?
There will be Mez against underscore, yeah.
Nice.
I don't know if you want to keep asking some questions or talking about something, because I'm just setting up for the next match.
I've got nothing more. I'm very excited for this next set. Waiting
All
to
right,
see these guys.
we're all excited.